Vibrations. Make noise. Act as if you're in the room. Make noise. Act as if you're in the room. Oh, there you are. Hi. Okay, so we're in the building now. And let's see here. You know what? I guess it would be a good time to call you guys beautiful. I know, right? But it's my conceited version, so you're going to just take the ride. Amen. All right. So this poem is called Beautiful, and I really do think it's important to encourage people, but also encourage yourself. I'll be the first to tell you, ain't nothing wrong with being a little conceited. I'm cute. So, with that being said, when you look in the mirror, what do you see? I see a beautiful person, but then when you go out, what do you see? Do you see other beautiful people surrounding you? And beauty comes from within. You have to be able to see inside of a person. You have to be able to see past the exterior. You have to, or else you'll just get caught up like everyone else. So without further ado, this poem is called Beautiful. Sometimes I sit and look at my reflection and it's like, man, I am beautiful. And it's always surprising to the people that I meet that I'm always at the height of my conceit, and man, look at those teeth. Yeah, I am conceited. I do have an excessively high opinion of myself, but I'm not stuck there. See, many people look at me and wonder how they can have the same self-esteem, and maybe they just don't see the same thing I see. I have the joy of God, but I am happy because I am surrounded by beautiful people daily. Light so bright from within, they shine like the lightning bugs I used to catch when I was 10. Why do we allow other people to shape where we fit in? See, I love going to church, family gatherings, and all the public places because I love looking at all the different races and, oh, the tones of brown skin. See, I just love the way the sun rays play off the smooth mahogany, casting itself to the yellow, highlighting the red, opening up golden undertones, more intense than a rainbow. Watching all this praise and worship together, nothing less than a miracle. I marvel when I walk down that center aisle. I swear I feel God smile. Man, this is beautiful. Beauty is not a one-time thing, but a constant. Not a state of seeing, but a state of being. Open your eyes to see spiritually. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, they say, but do we ever look? Appreciate? My Bible says that we were all made in His image, and oh, how beautiful are the feet that spread the gospel of peace. I said, oh, how beautiful are the feet that spread the gospel of peace. I said, oh, how beautiful are the feet that spread the gospel of peace. Did you catch it? Down to their toes, those that spread good news are beautiful. Don't skip past the beautiful being full of grace for something aesthetically pleasing. I mean, can you put makeup on a bad attitude? Give a pedicure to rude, or maybe Botox to pitiful and make it beautiful. I see you. Your light so shines to me, and you are beautiful. Therefore, a little bit more is expected out of you. Be beautiful. Don't just look good. Thank you. Okay. So, yeah, that gives proof that I'm probably one of the most conceited and insecure people that I know. Yeah, because I love myself, but I have this weird thing, and I don't know if you notice, I do this all the time. I'm fidgety. I'm always feeling like, okay, can they set my back roll? Is my wig on straight? Okay, anywho, yeah, I'm one of those people. I'm sorry, I'm painfully honest, you know, who cares, whatever. Yeah, I mean, by the way, sister, I'm loving your natural, but it was just too high. I couldn't pick out the fro. We had to cover that boo up. So, anywho, a part of my insecurity is finding out who I actually am. There's power in that. Knowing who you are, knowing your purpose, knowing what you were here to do, knowing what you're able to do. And we all come to a point in our life, which I'm sure a lot of us are even at all the time, where we're constantly reevaluating who we are and what we're here for. And why am I doing this? And maybe I shouldn't be doing this right now. Maybe the better decision was something else. So, this poem is called This Word because I actually found myself, and like I said before, my power in the Word of God. And where I found it there is in the poetry. If you ever read that book, it reads like poetry. Sometimes you have to go, especially through the epistles, the letters, and dismiss with the chapter separation, dismiss with the verse separation, because this was written as a letter. And it reads like beautiful poetry. When you say poetry in the Bible, people always point you to Psalms.
Or Proverbs.
Or Proverbs, wisdom. You know what I'm saying? But poetry is everywhere. It's in the Song of Solomon. You know, they was getting their grown-up on in the Song of Solomon. Amen. Grown-up. But the poetry is everywhere. The way that Paul admonishes his brothers and says, "Beloved, I would have you. I beseech you." The way they speak with such love and such power, their words carry weight. In Jude, where he says, "Build yourselves up." Those type of things, those statements stick to you like meat to your bones and last. And that's where I found myself. And that's where I figured out who I was. Because, yeah, like many other people when I was younger, reading the Bible was dull and boring. But when I began to understand the language and look at it like poetry, it opened up a whole new world, and I became a geek. A geek with thesauruses and concordances and commentaries and this and that and the other, and it's on my phone, and it's on both my computers. And you become a geek when you start to love something, when you find your passion somewhere. So I would implore you, if there's something that you don't like, but you know it's essential, find your passion in it. Open it up for yourself. It's a whole different world. And I didn't even appreciate it the way I do until right here at UMKC I took a philosophy class and learned the language of philosophy. Then I came back to the book and said,